need to do right now.
What?
Let's push things forward.
Okay, send it. Let's
And this one is also by Sonic Boom 6.
Going with a little back-to-back action. Shout out to Daba.
Oh, yeah.
We got Chuck and his beautiful mohawk over here on the side. He was pretty excited to show off. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Just as long as you don't look at it from the wrong angle.
Angles.
Fair enough. Just ignore this whole section of my head,
Yeah.
and we'll be good. Maybe even this section. I don't know.
Here's my thing. I think you should grow it out longer.
That's not going to happen.
Tell your lady that I talked you into it and see what happens. Just send her a text and be like, hey, I'm keeping it for another month. Joel talked me into it.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because it's going to piss her off so
after
bad.
the video,
so
remind me and I'll send it.
And then you're like, oh, by the way, the rest of the week I'm hanging out with him. just really push it.
I already told her I'm filming 3 days this week.
Yeah.
With today, Thursday, and then I'm doing that stream on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, when do I get to see you?
Oh, yeah, Animal Well.
Is that the only game I'm playing then?
Yep.
Okay.
Because since you didn't, I was going to be nice with the Dawn of War thing, but it didn't make sense because it was after the.
Yeah.
Shit. We're in the middle of a reaction.
Yeah, we are. All right, let's send it.
Sonic Boom 6, let's push things forward. Chuck got halfway there, and then we had a little failure to launch. Let's go.
This ain't the down, it's the upbeat, make it complete. So what's the story? Guaranteed accuracy, enhanced CD, latest technology, darts at treble 20, huge non-recoupable advance, majors be vigilant. I excel in both content and deliverance, so let's put on our classics and we'll have a little dance, shall we? No sales pitch, no media hype, no hydro, it's nice and ripe. I speak in communication in bold type. This ain't your archetypal street sound. Scan for ultrasound, north, south, east, west, and all round, and then to the underground.
You say that everything sounds the same, then you go by them. There's no excuses, my friend. Let's push things forward. You say that everything sounds the same, then you go by them. There's no excuses, my friend. Let's push things forward.
As we progress to the checkpoint, I wholeheartedly agree with your viewpoint, but this ain't your typical punk rock joint. I make points with chold significance. That ain't a bag, it's a shipment. This ain't a track, it's a movement. I got the settlement. My frequencies are transient and resonate your eardrums. I make bangers, not anthems. Leave that to the Arctic Monkeys, the broad-shouldered 51% shareholder. You won't find us on Alta Vista, called classic, not bestseller. You're gonna need more power, plug in the three-phase and the generator. Crank it up to the gigawatts. Critics ready with the pot shots, the plot thickens. Put on your mittens for these sub-zero conditions. But remember I'm just spitting, remember I'm just spitting. Once bitten, forever smitten.
You say that everything sounds the same, then you go by them. There's no excuses, my friend. Let's push things forward. You say that everything sounds the same, then you go by them. There's no excuses, my friend. Let's push things forward.
Spit jewels like Eastern witches, junkie fixes. Around here we say girls, not bitches. As London Bridge burns down, Brixton's burning up. Turns out you're in luck, cause I know this dodgy fucking the duck. So it's just another show flick from your local city poet. Cause you geezers don't know it, let's push things forward. It's a tall order, but we're taller. Calling on maulers, backstreet brawlers, corner shop crawlers. Victory's flawless. Lovers or haters, but don't slate us. Don't conform to formulas. Pop genres and such. Sharp darts, double dutch. Park cars, troubles and much. With more buzz. Let's push things forward.
You say that everything sounds the same, then you go by them. There's no excuses, my friend. Let's push things forward. You say that everything sounds the same, then you go by them. There's There's no excuses, my friend. Let's push things forward.
Alrighty. Well,
So
so what?
I'm going to open up with that chorus line. Just felt super familiar to me.
Really?
Very, very familiar.
Okay.
And I don't know why.
I had a little bit of that. Very little.
Yeah.
But
Like it was almost at that like familiarity where I'm like, I don't think I've seen this band live, but that sounds like something I heard live.
okay.
That kind of feel.
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely never seen
Yeah,
that.
I know. But that chorus line's one of those lines where I'm like, that just feels like something I've heard in some kind of setting.
Yeah. What I'm going to say has irony heaped on it.
Okay.
I didn't really like the sound.
Okay.
So
It was very different than what I expected going into
that's
this song.
the whole point of the song.
Yeah.
We're going to change things up. We're going to give it a shuffle. But I just didn't vibe with it. I didn't like
You're
it.
like, I wanted it to be the same.
Maybe, apparently. I don't really know. I don't know if I exactly want that. I just didn't enjoy the overall tone of the song. The light dub was kind of cool in the background. There was a nice bass line and some, like, I like the instrumental bits of some of it, but there wasn't enough there for me to really enjoy. And I didn't really care for his flow on most of his verse there. Yeah. With the instrumental, it just didn't match up for me really well.
So I'm gonna agree with you there, and also add in like the chorus line. It had it didn't flow properly, like for what what I would normally listen to,
which I think again was set up on purpose because of the theme.
I would say I enjoyed this personally.
Sure.
It didn't, again, like you said, it was different.
Yeah,
and the different parts are what I like about it as well.
I find it creative. Mm-hmm. But not my thing.
Yeah, and that's absolutely fair.
So I'm going to go with a 4.6, no playlist.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with a 5.4, and I'm going to put it in a playlist.
Yep. Doesn't make me dislike the band or anything. Obviously, I still got plenty of Sonic Boom hanging out on the playlist. So plenty to go around. Not too worried about it. But it is definitely creative, I'd say. They did work very hard to put to flip things and make it sound completely different.
Yeah. While at the
and
same
it's just
time,
funny.
A part of it sounded very familiar, and that's
to me that was just the chorus area.
Yeah,
just the chorus area. Everything else sounded
absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Daba for the pick. Definitely different. And yeah, thank you. Bop, 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 bop.